Yermin Mercedes came out of nowhere to take MLB by storm in 2021. He was the talk of the league for a couple of weeks, but as quickly as he came on the scene, he came crashing back down to earth, got demoted, retired, unretired, and then barely got any more playing time in MLB. Before I go any further, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Yermin Mercedes debuted in 2020 with one plate appearance, grounding out. After a good spring training in 2021, Yermin Mercedes made the White Sox opening day roster as a backup catcher and DH. In the second game of the season against left-hander Andrew Heaney, he got his first start of the season at DH and would take the league by storm. Starting with a single to center off Andrew Heaney, continuing with two singles to left, another single to center, and then finishing with a double to left to finish his first game 5 for 5. With a double, a run scored, and 4 RBI. After that performance, he also started the next game against right-hander Alex Cobb and began with a home run to left field for his first home run of the season. He continued his hot streak with a single to center and then a double to left. He scored 2 runs. In his fourth at-bat of the game, he finally flied out to center fielder Mike Trout to end his 8 for 8 streak to begin his season. Yermin Mercedes was the first player since the modern era in 1900 to begin the season 8 for 8. Yermin Mercedes stayed hot through the end of April, finishing the month with a .415 average, .455 on base, and .659 slugging, which equated to a .202 WRC plus, where 100 is league average. On May 17th, with a position player on the mound in a 3-0 count, Yermin Mercedes hit a home run. Manager Tony LaRussa later said that he had given the take sign and was not happy with Yermin's decision to swing, and there would be consequences within the team. The next day, in the 7th inning, Twins pitcher Tyler Duffy threw behind Yermin Mercedes and got ejected from the game. Afterwards, Tony LaRussa inexplicably threw Yermin Mercedes under the bus, saying that he didn't think what the Twins did was obvious and had no problem with how the Twins handled the situation. Yermin Mercedes struggled in late May and June, and was never the same hitter he was in April. It can be tempting to look at this home run and Tony LaRussa's situation and claim that that had something to do with his decline. But in reality, Yermin Mercedes had flaws in his approach at the plate that pitchers discovered and took advantage of. We can see how pitchers discovered and exploited flaws in Yermin Mercedes' approach at the plate if we look at his rolling weighted on-base average. This is shown in blue, which we can see started out extremely high and fell for about his first 20 to 25 games, then hovered around average for 20 to 25 games, and then really fell off a cliff. When Yermin first came up, pitchers were throwing him a lot of strikes, but they quickly realized that he would swing at just about anything and stopped throwing him pitches in the zone, as we can see by this declining zone percentage in red. Instead of adjusting by swinging less, Yermin Mercedes began to press and swing more and more. And we can look here at his O-swing percentage, which is the percentage of pitches outside the strike zone that he swings at, and see that it steadily rose throughout April and May. This propensity to chase pitches outside the strike zone can be seen during many of his plate appearances during this time, like these that are shown here. As a result of these struggles, on July 2nd, he was demoted to AAA. Frustrated, he announced his retirement on Instagram, and shortly after, unretired by posting a picture of a phoenix rising from its ashes. However, he would not return to the majors that year, and was claimed off waivers by the San Francisco Giants that offseason. In the spring of 2022 on the Giants, he broke his hamate bone and had to have surgery, but would return to the majors for a rather mediocre 83 plate appearances on the Giants. However, that would be the last he played in the majors, as he would play in the Mexican League and Dominican Winter League in 2023, and then sign with the Kansas City Monarchs of the American Association for the 2024 season. So, Yermin Mercedes burned bright and burned fast, but it's better to burn bright and fast than never to have burned at all. It's also hard to be a big leaguer, and if you can put the bat on the ball, you might just get rewarded by being the best hitter in baseball for a couple of weeks. That's the rise and fall of Yermin Mercedes. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.